Christmas is a time of whimsy, family fun, and unbridled alcoholism. It's a celebration of both patriarchal Christianity and free market capitalism. This is perhaps best embodied by the Advent calendar, a convention intended to encourage self-indulgence and at the same time remind us that the Virgin Mary craved chocolate for the last month of her pregnancy. I'm a bit of a Scrooge, to be honest. As a vegetarian, Christmas really isn't my thing. Do you know that 10 million turkeys are eaten every Christmas in the UK alone? That's more than 7 times the population of Birmingham. And yet, if we all started eating brummies, there would be an outcry. Why the double standards? But maybe I just need to calm down. Santa, the reindeer, the tinsel, the trees. Christmas is just a bit of fun. It's that one moment of the year when we can legitimately revert to childhood and indulge in silly games and harmless fantasies. Of course, if you're a culture warrior, your whole existence is based on fantasy, so this will be nothing new at all. Just this week, for instance, we had this article in Vice. JK Rowling just won't stop attacking trans people online. And since Vice don't seem to bother with fact-checking, I've done a little research into the number of trans people that Rowling has attacked. I've got it right here. Oh, yeah, it's 0. Still, according to the fantasy world of Vice journalists, JK Rowling just won't stop doing this thing she never does. Can you imagine actually believing the stuff they write? I mean, it must be exhausting. Oh, and this week it was also reported that JK Rowling was written out of the advert for the new Fantastic Beasts film. The other trailers in this film series opened with the phrase, JK Rowling invites you, and now that's been changed to Warner Brothers invites you. Well, of course, why should Rowling get any credit for inventing the characters, writing the script and producing the film? I mean, it's ridiculous. I think the film would be greatly improved if they just removed all the elements that she was responsible for. We could just watch a blank screen for 2 hours. I mean, it'd be boring, but at least we could be sure that we weren't supporting JK Rowling's endless quest to attack trans people without actually attacking trans people. And if you think that story is fantastical, well, how about this? Now, the metaverse, this is the new phrase for Facebook. The metaverse is gradually getting on its feet with the new Horizon World system being tested at the moment for selected users. Now, one woman claims that her avatar was groped in the metaverse. So let me repeat that. Her avatar was groped. And this is what the victim had to say. She said, sexual harassment is no joke on the regular internet, but being in virtual reality adds another layer that makes the event more intense. Now, don't get me wrong, if some stranger had groped her in real life, we would all be outraged, rightly so. But groping a cartoon avatar? I mean, it's weird, but is there really a victim here? It's like hearing about someone having an inappropriate fumble with Sonic the Hedgehog. And at Oberlin College in Ohio, a student has written an op-ed complaining that too many white people go to the concerts on campus. Sounds a bit racist, doesn't it? But of course, activists have changed the definition of racism, so segregating people by skin colour is now the height of progressivism. Great job, guys. Martin Luther King would be delighted. Oh, no, wait, no, he wouldn't, would he? Actually, he'd be spinning in his grave. But look, this is the fantasy upside-down existence that the culture warriors want us all to share, where stating biological facts is hate speech and upholding liberal values makes you a Nazi. Well, I'm not so sure it's a good idea to completely reject reality and objective facts in favour of a make-believe world. So this Christmas, let's enjoy indulging in a bit of fantasy. Let's remind the kids to put their stockings out for Santa, sing that song about the reindeer, maybe even build a few snowmen if that's not too white and patriarchal. But come January the 1st, let's leave behind all of these childhood things. Let's have the courage to say the things that we all know to be true. JK Rowling doesn't hate trans people. Racial segregation isn't progressive, and you can't grope an avatar. And let's stop tolerating the fantasists of the woke movement who are determined to rage against figments of their own imagination.